Hi everybody, Patti and Debbie from Print and Pixel Studio. This is the second part to the latest haul that we did yesterday. We got so much stuff that it's probably going to take 3 videos to see it all. We didn't want to make them an hour long or anything, so we're trying to do them in smaller segments. But I guess we'll start off with the jewelry first. You know me and rhinestones. If it shines, I'm right there for it. It's so cute. These pieces are so adorable. And they will be going up in our shop. They're not going to go up in our shop as necklaces like you see here, but we're going to take pieces off of them. And probably the piece that will be going up in our shop here will be this little centerpiece, which would be super cute to add a little bling to your journal. And I'm not sure yet exactly what we're going to do with the edges of it, but we have a couple things in mind. And look at this cute clasp with the 2 little rhinestones on the top of it. Super cute. So keep your eyes out for that if you're looking for something unusual and really pretty to accent your journal. Here's another one, same thing. This probably will come up in the shop as the centerpiece that you see here between my fingers. Tons of detail in this, tons of bling. Super cute addition to the journal, or to your journal. And then we got this gorgeous cameo. And we have a couple of ideas for this piece. We're not sure yet if we're gonna sell it as is or alter it in some way into another piece. But keep an eye out for it because we are going to be offering it in one form or another in our shop. And this is an interesting little thing. I was just looking at it while I was waiting to start the video, and it almost looks like it's real pressed flowers. Now, maybe it is, I don't know. But whatever the medium is that they covered these in, the more I look at it, the more I think these are real. But I can't guarantee that because I don't really have any history on this piece, except that this we purchased from an antique store, and she got it from an estate sale, so she didn't really have any history on it either. But anyway, it's kind of interesting because it's all trimmed in this metal, this lightweight metal, and it's super lightweight. And the colors are just gorgeous in it. This would be a really cute addition to a journal, to a cover or something, would be really cute. Again, we have another cameo here. This one we are going to create something out of it before we put it in our shop. But this is another great piece. Lots of detail with the gold trim on it. And then this little piece, this will be taken apart, and these little jewels will be sold, you know, in a little group, a little packet of, I don't know, however many we decide. But, and it's not vintage, of course, but look at how cool these beads are. These would be really cute, added to a cover or a page or a pocket in a journal. They're super cute, very lightweight. And like I say, they're not vintage by any means, but they're very cute. Along that same line is this ring, not vintage, but it comes, I thought they were all groups of 3 attached. Some of them are and some of them aren't. So these will be sold in a little pack of a few, you know, I don't know how many, but a few at a time, so you can get them to accent your journal. But they're really pretty, lots of shine. And these are cute. These will be sold just as you see them here in the shop to add to your journal. These would be super cute on somehow on a cover of a journal or a page if you wanted. And they're just clip-ons. I can't imagine they would be shoe clip-ons, but they're some kind of clip-on. And so they're easy to attach. But anyway, they're super cute. And really pretty, very feminine. Here's the other one. They're a little bit different in style. Here's another neat piece. Not sure again what we're going to do with this. It may come in just as you see it here. But it's got this coin on the bottom. Not antique, this is costume jewelry, but it has such great style with the fleur-de-lis on the back. Really neat piece. A lot of fun for a journal. I was trying to read and see what it said on there. It says Republic of France, but it's in French, of course, but that's what it means. But that would be a neat piece to add to a journal. These are cute. These are clip-on earrings, but total Art Deco styling. And I don't know how old they are, but they're cute. They've got a lot of style to them. Again, a great accent piece. This one's missing a little rhinestone. We're hoping we can find a tiny one to replace it. If not, this one might be sold as is, but we're thinking that we probably would be able to find a match for it. But they're super cute. And again, easy to use because they're just clip-on. And then we have these. These are true, both of these are true antique pieces. These are shoe clips, and they're filigree metal, and then they have the rhinestones around the trim, as you can see here. And these would just slide onto the page of your journal or ribbon or whatever that you wanted to use them on. But they're lightweight. At first I thought they'd be too heavy, but they're not when you hold them in your hand. They have some weight to them because they are metal, but they wouldn't be too much to put on a cover of a journal. Something that you wouldn't see many places. They're just gorgeous. Okay, and then we got this hat, and the reason we did get this hat is because of the flowers on it. These millinery flowers, the real vintage ones, are hard to find. And this one is especially pretty because of the colors it has. Pinks and beiges. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna carefully remove these from this hat. I don't think it'll be a problem, and I don't think it'll destroy the actual base of the hat, because these pieces are coming up in our shop this week, and they also are vintage millinery flowers taken from another hat that we had. It was a 1950s, like, I don't know, Mother of the Bride or Wedding Pillbox or something like that. But these were all over that hat. And so we were able to remove them. And unfortunately, the only one that removed well, that we were able to keep the veil attached to, was this one. The rest of them will be sold, as you see here. And then we took and we had a vintage necklace, pearl necklace, that we took apart and added the pearls to the centers. They were not accented with that on the hat. They were just plain. But anyway, they make fabulous additions to your journal. And you can see how they were glued onto the back, but because of the age, the glue had kind of let go. It was attached to a netting, or not really, well, it was kind of a net, but not this type of net, but a heavier net. And some of it was just glued too tight. I didn't want to take it and try and have it destroy the flowers. So some of them have this netting left on the back, but that doesn't hurt anything. It still glues on to a page or something perfectly. But they're super cute, and they're easy enough if you wanted to fluff them up a little bit, to squinch them with your hands. They're flatter because on the hat they were glued on, similar to this, flat right next to the hat. And but really cute. So watch for these. These will be in our shop this week, probably Monday. This is Saturday as we speak. So anyway, we're going to do the same with this hat, because these are just too adorable. And like I say, the true vintage millinery flowers are getting really hard to find. And it's kind of funny. We were talking on the way home yesterday. in the car that it's not going to be too much longer to where you're not going to be able to find stuff like this, like these crocheted pieces and stuff. You know, this is something that's going. People don't do this kind of work anymore. It's kind of the end of an era, and it's kind of sad, you know, when you think of it. And we were talking about that on the way home. That, you know, we said, "Gee, it's getting so hard to find any doilies or anything like that." And Debbie said, "You know why, Mom? Because nobody does that anymore." And this is Granny stuff. You know, even my mom wasn't into it. You know, and shoot, I'm old. So it was, you know, my great-grandmother may have done some of that work and probably did, but, you know, it's becoming a thing of the past. That's why it's so hard to find. But anyway, these are super cute, and some of them are velvet, which is really neat. And so watch for these, because they probably won't be coming up this week, because I like to take my time when I take them off, because I try to save the base of the hat as much as I can too, in case somebody wants to use it to redecorate it, you know. So anyway, that's another find that we found. And then, now when you see these linens and stuff, bear in mind that this is how we found them. We haven't washed anything or ironed anything, or this is just what you see is how it came. But it will be laundered and pressed and, you know, ready for you to use. We hand launder all these pieces in an organic soap, so, you know, there's no problem with it. We don't use bleach or anything on anything. But this is a great piece with the pink trim, and it's wide, so there's a lot of possibilities for this. Cute. So that will be coming up in our shop. I don't know if probably not the entire piece, but a good enough portion of it that you can use it in your journal. And this is super cute. This little collar has a little place here where you could do like a button, or I'm thinking a ribbon through to use it. And you could use it as a piece to work as I'm having an old timers here, as a piece to hold your journal closed. A journal closure is what I'm trying to say. You could put a piece of velvet or satin ribbon through there and use it as a tie. And the way I see it now is we're probably going to sell the first two pieces on each end as a group. We'll cut it here, and you'll have two pieces here and two pieces here, so that you can add it to your journal, and then use this as a closure with a satin ribbon or whatever you like, a button, whatever. The reason we do that is because the reason that we don't sell the whole piece is because there's so little of this stuff available that we kind of like to spread the love, so to speak, because it's just getting so hard to find. And this is another neat piece that we found. There's a lot of usable pieces on here. Like, wouldn't this be a cute spine on a journal, you know, with the scallop on either end? So this will be coming available in the shop as well. And here's another good example of what I mean about this. You're seeing them as we found them. They have not been laundered or ironed. Well, a couple of the pieces have, because we were able to purchase those at an antique store, but these are the ones from the estate sale. But this is a great linen piece, and there's a lot of detail on this, really cute. And pressed out, it's got the little flower detail on the ends. So this will be coming in our shop. A couple of staples. those won't be there. But here's another cute piece. Great corner piece. Great addition for your journal. Lots of detail work here. And this is kind of a fun thing that we found. This is a vintage hanky. Now, we haven't had a chance to look up, it's signed by the artist Erin Odell, and we haven't had a chance to look her up. But look how cute this is. This is another piece we're thinking about doing sections, you know, cutting out sections that you can add to your journal. And it's just a beautiful little thing. It looks like linen, and it's all hand stitched, hand rolled and hand stitched along the edge. And conveniently, it's coffee dyed. It's not really, but it looks like it is. But it's got a great color to it, and I think we could get some really cute, workable pieces for journals out of this. Mm-hmm. Don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And this piece isn't vintage in any way, shape, or form, but I thought this fabric, this crochet work was really pretty with the beads in there. So this we're going to take apart, and it has a satin backing. And then the back of this looks like raw silk, but we're going to deconstruct this and get some of the workable pieces off of it. And let's see, what else have we got? Oh, we got a few fabric samples, and these are pretty with the flocked velvet and the flocking here. So we're not sure what we're going to do with these, but we thought they were really interesting, and it would be kind of fun to find something to do with these. And let's see, before we have the big celebration, I'll show this other stuff. We just got a tiny piece of this, but it's cute with the cherry pattern, and we're going to try and tea dye it or coffee dye it. It's a cute piece. And then this one in kind of a ticking pattern. This is pretty. This is cute. And this one in the rose pattern is pretty. And again, we're going to see if we can tea dye it or coffee dye it. I didn't find too much fabric this time, too much this kind of fabric this time. And then let's see, we found some trims. These aren't vintage, but they're really cool. And this is cute. It's like a little pleated skirt, satin, cute trim. And the little lace, that's another cute one, a little ruffle. And this little guy looks like a, wedding dress type stuff with the lace and then the little pearls down the center. Again, this is an example of how everything doesn't have to be vintage in your journal. You can get some really cute looks with newer items as well, mixed in with the vintage. And this is gorgeous. It's a cotton lace, and then it's got the satin ribbon running through there. And this isn't vintage either, but it sure gives the appeal of it. And then I guess the big surprise that we got for this haul is a wedding dress and veil. More
tulle.
Yeah, more tulle. Just what we need. Anyway, we saw this, and we just couldn't resist. Oh, I guess it's two pieces. Wowee, I didn't know that. Okay, it is. There's the veil part, and then I guess this is the head dress part. Almost looks like 70s to me, doesn't it to you? Yeah.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It looks totally like 70s. I don't know, 80s maybe? Someplace in there, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you think? And it has the rhinestones on it, so immediately I liked it. But it's coming apart, so we'll be taking these off, and we'll have this rhinestone strand in our shop for sale. But it's got some cute little details to it. The little flowers are cute, little white flowers, and then the little pearls and rhinestones. And then over here, you've got, this is, I don't know, this is pretty ornate. These are puffy, like they're almost like, it's a stiff kind of netting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. I'm sure, of course, I don't deal too much in wedding dresses, so I wouldn't, but it's kind of a funny feel to it. But anyway, you got some cool wiggly strands of pearls here and some cool rhinestone and pearl leaves and little ribbons and bows and stuff that can come off of here and, you know, work. This would be cute on a journal, you know, like a dangle type thing on a journal if you're doing maybe a wedding journal or something like that. And then it has this tool that definitely will salvage. It's got pearls and rhinestones on it. So that's pretty cute. And then we also got the dress. So if anybody's getting married soon and needs a dress, you know where to come. But this, we are going to, you know, it's not a wedding dress that somebody would wear again. It definitely has stains and stuff on it. But there's enough of it that we can salvage the lace and the netting and stuff off of it. So we're going to. This is a good job for sitting in front of the TV at night and clipping away and salvaging some of this, because it's really pretty when you look at it with the sequins and the pearls and the netting. It's pretty. Yeah, it's cute. I don't know if you could see it enough, but there's some really cute appliques and stuff on here that could be salvaged and used on a journal. Pretty. Little pieces and big pieces alike. So I guess that's it for this one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be doing another one here in a few minutes. We're trying, like I said in the last video, we're trying to separate them because of the fact that we have so much that we didn't want to inundate everybody with a huge long video. And so we'll be back in a little bit with our third section.